It's Friday, December 5th, 2025, about 4:20 in the afternoon. I'm not joking. Really clear out right now. It's kind of a cookie cutter compared to yesterday. So it says the temperature's about 63 right now. Water temp's about the same, maybe 64. Humidity's probably around 50%, heading up as it cools off here. I'm at UCSB Campus Point parking lot number 6, about 45 feet up as far as the camera goes. So that's Mesa Lane Beach on the left at 6.5 miles. La Conchita Beach in the background, 22.7 miles. Sailboats out in front of Santa Barbara Harbor that are about 9 miles down there, maybe a little more. Really low horizon right now. There's, I think it's a minus, like a minus 1.5 tide right now. That spot on the lower right there is the elevation's right around, it's kind of hard to figure out actually. It's like 100 feet, 120 feet, somewhere in there. Hidden height at that distance is, I think, right at 140 from this elevation here. I've used some photos taken from Rincon, the surf spot, with the highway at 20 feet and tried to measure it using the highway height, and it's even maybe closer to 100 feet or even 80, somewhere in there between 80 and 100 feet using that reference, but it doesn't really matter. Nice backlit conditions today. And there's Hogan at 17.8 miles. The tree sitting right there. The tree on the left right above the water line there on the ridge. That's 30.6 miles. That tree's at 280 foot elevation. And as I keep saying, that grove of trees up to the left of it, further up the ridge, is about 320, 330 feet. Hidden height right there is 334. Looks like some upward refraction still, although there's not much inferior mirage that I can see, at least right here. Maybe in that second ridge back there, it looks a little rounded off, indicating warm under cool. Have to check the edit. I got sun right on my viewfinder here. Across the Conejo and Houchin here. Conejo's 51 miles, 1,800 feet. Houchin's right at 17 miles. And there might be a little mirage along the base there. Across the Pesky Ridge, generally 1,000 foot at 50 miles across there, with the low spot right there in the center there at 900 to 1,000 feet, and then up to the right there is Saddle Peak, 72 miles, 2789 feet elevation. Henry on the left is 16.8 miles. I'll try to zoom way in again. See if we see anything, a lot of detail there. It shows up sometimes. Ballard Peak right there in the center of the flat top. I think it's 62 miles and 2,005 foot elevation, something like that. Across the Conejo, as I call it. Hill House, 14.6 miles. Platform A. Platform B. That peak right above Platform B is called George Benchmark. I think it's 55 miles. I can't remember the elevation. Maybe somewhere around 1900 feet or something like that. Nice and clear, huh? And there's Platform C, 13.1 miles. Crossbars completely visible. Those are probably pushing 20 foot off the water right now with this low tide. Typically I call it 15 to 16 feet, and that tide's minus 1.5 right now. Really clear, huh? Not too much shimmer either. Past La Jolla Peak, Clark's Peak in the background, Laguna Peak, and Mugu. Looks like a little bit of rounding there on the right side, so indicating inferior mirage. Mugu's at 50 miles and 1,260 foot elevation. Hidden height along there is 1164. All the way across pretty much from there all the way over to the Pesky Ridge. There's the upper four. Pesky, Saddle Peak, lower three, the tree. Back up to Mesa and La Conchita. Beautiful evening. Just collecting more data. I got something coming, guys.